put a very little bit on here. See? Hey guys, I'm back in the shop today. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I like to do content on shaping surfboards and going on surf adventures and other adventures around the PNW, so welcome. If you're not into the shaping content, by all means skip this video and wait for the next adventure video, which hopefully is coming soon. Anyways, today I'm working on installing a glassed-in leash loop on this board I just shaped, which I may or may not make a video about. I'm using this roving here that I got off of Amazon, and I already cut some strands up. You want to cut them longer than you would want, just so you have extra room to maneuver and not get it all messy. Okay, so when you'd want to do the leash loop in the glassing process is after you've laminated, so it has a surface to adhere to. So you'd want to do it before the hot coat. So this is called fiberglass roving. This comes in individual strands, but each strand consists of like 20 to 30 other fiberglass strands. So this is about 25 big strands, and you want to be glassing straight onto the lamination. I just have a pen here that I put some masking tape on. Just get everything prepped ahead of time. And I'm gonna try using this wax releasing agent. Put a little bit on here so it's easy to pull out from there. Just put a very little bit on here, just enough to get a release in case there's resin on it. All right, I switched to my shop jacket because I didn't want to get any resin on my sweater. I run on adrenaline when I'm doing this because I'm still pretty new to doing this, so having everything ready and all ready to go before you start, I believe. Tip with the resin, you want to use a big bucket and more resin than you need in there because you want to be able to wet out the roving properly. I've tried using a little tiny one of these tanny cups, and I ended up just having to use, see, this is a 40-ounce bucket. This is like a, I don't even know, 8-ounce to 5-ounce cup. But that you need room to work with the roving, dip the roving in and be able to wet it all out. Pretty far up there, so let's place that there. And I have the catalyst. It's pretty cold in the shop, so I'm going to use a good amount. But once the catalyst is in there, and now the working time starts and the panic begins, right? Scissors ready to cut. This is about, I think, probably 5 ounces of resin, maybe less. Just a couple drips, 3 spurts. That might be too much. This is why I panic. My weighing instrument ran out of battery a while ago, so I've been just going by feel, which is dumb, but especially for a beginner. And this roving gets really hard to work with if you mess with it too much too. Once it's wet out, the strands will start to separate and crinkle everywhere if you mess with it too much. Okay, so the key here is to just use one hand as long as you can until you need the two. And you want this end to be as equal as possible. So you push this down into the resin. And then you want to squeeze it out, wring it out as best you can. Try not to get resin everywhere like I am. And then once it's wrung out like that, gonna put over. Now I'm gonna switch hands to use my clean hand to come on, baby. There. I don't feel like it's enough. Okay, here we go again. Same process over. Wring it out. Do another layer right there. chains. Cut. Discard that for now. You start worrying about that too much. Okay. Fan it out. See how the roving's starting to come apart already. Oh man, that is thick. Okay, let's try this. Fan it first so it's wide. It's all on there, and then bring it together like that. That looks good. Let's try that again. Bring it in. Fan it. Fan this side. Get it pressed in. This gets so messy, and then close it out like that. Hope that stays. Okay, that looks pretty good. Put one here. And one here. Here. Make sure it's all wet out. Perfect. Good. Clean up the resin off of here. Yeah, clean up any excess resin as best you can. Make sure it's centered. Okay. Alright, I'm done messing with it. Alright, now clean off the scissors with some acetone. Not the cleanest job, but looks pretty good. I didn't even end up using that second bundle, so that's good. Alright, so that's a quick how-to glass in a leash loop. All you have to do after this is just hot coat it as usual. You're going to want to clean up the fiberglass with a sander, sand down any rough edges that you left, like here where the fiberglass is patching the roving. You want to obviously sand that down just like you would any edge that you want to blend in. And after that, you're going to want to hand sand the roving part to the thickness and width. Take the cap off. Oh, it came out easy. Let's take this off for now. Once that's sanded and cleaned up, I'll do the hot coat. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope that helped. Hopefully you'll get to see the finished product in another video. If not, I'm going to post some pictures of it once it's done on the Instagram. It's under Paltai Surfboard if you guys want to follow along. Also, if you have any tips or tricks on better ways to do this, more efficient ways to do it, definitely leave them in the comments below if you're willing to share some knowledge. If not, thanks for watching anyways. See you guys on the next one.